Hello, Internet. I'm Phil.
I'm Thane.
And we're here to do Preview Review, where we talk about a movie before and after we see it.
And we're about to talk about a movie that I am very excited about, Suicide Squad. Phil, would you mind giving our good folks on the internet just a little background information about the Suicide Squad?
Right. So in the comics, Suicide Squad is a task force put together of supervillains that they are trying to do good with. We get to see how they're
trying to do all the good with them.
Right. And they're expendable. We don't care if they die because they're supervillains who are headed for the chair anyway. So
this is kind of we're going to put these guys together. They're going to go possibly save some people. And if something bad happens, it's okay because they're villains and they'll blow up.
And often in the comics, they're motivated by blackmailing or a grenade in the neck kind of thing.
I mean, grenades in the neck motivate me a lot.
So what have we learned from the internet about this, Jeremy?
What we've learned from the internet is that this movie is going to have a ton of characters. We're getting the Joker, played by Jared Leto. We're getting Harley Quinn, first time ever on camera. We're getting Will Smith. I've so badly wanted Will Smith in a comic book movie. I'm so excited, Phil.
But he was in Hancock, right?
That's a different thing. We don't talk about Hancock. But no, I'm legitimately excited from the different characters that we've seen. I'm actually really fascinated by a character named Diablo, who's going to be in this movie, who almost seems kind of torn about his powers and who he is from the different trailers that we've seen. Mm-hmm. There's some things, so spoiler alert, we're going to get Batman. He's been in some of the trailers. It got leaked that
he was in the first trailer.
He was in the first trailer, plus some other background pictures. So we're going to get two Batmans in 2 movies this year, not including the animated one.
He's Warner Brothers cash cow. Everybody knows who Batman is. And
gotta get that money. Warner Brothers has.
So what do we want? What do we think will happen with this?
You didn't even let me get done with the other part that I was excited about, which is the fact that Ezra Miller has been seen on a possible listing. So we might get the Flash.
Who's Ezra Miller?
He's the actor playing the Flash.
Okay.
Known for perks for being a wallflower, so they took a wallflower and put him in a superhero
Or in Batman v Superman, being this guy yelling at Bruce, that the future is messed up for unknown reasons.
Flash costume within a Flash costume. He looks good in the Justice League trailer.
Yeah.
Pretty solid. What I'm wanting is just over the top action, comedy. I'm really fascinated by Jared Leto's Joker because I feel like we're going to get a bunch of Jokers all together. It's been almost a decade since we've seen Heath Ledger. Is that about right?
Really? It's been that long?
2008?
Okay, yeah. And a lot of people were hailing Heath Ledger as the end-all, be-all for Jokers, so it'll be interesting to see how they...
And Jared Leto's been doing some crazy stuff. He's been sending dead rats to Margot Robbie, who's playing Harley Quinn.
Getting into character.
Yeah, and she's kept them.
Yeah.
Because that's what Harley Quinn would do. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Okay, yeah. You guys are weird.
Well, he even went so far as to send a letter to the cast saying, hey, I'm not going to be seen with you in public. I'm not going to hang out with you outside of the character of Joker. You need to treat me like I'm the Joker. Very method acting. So he kind of, crazy.
I guess that's what makes a good Joker, right? When you really get into the character. I'm also expecting people to die in this movie. It's called Suicide Squad. So
in the title.
I'm kind of expecting people. There's a character named Slipknot. He has the power to use ropes.
To tie knots?
He's a Boy Scout leader, maybe? He's really good at that.
So does he summon ropes, or...
in one trailer, he's shooting a rope out of his wrist.
So he's Spider-Man?
But no, I think we're going to get a lot of cool, over-the-top action. I think we're going to get another space portal in the sky.
Because we haven't seen that before.
I love space portals. So space portal in the sky, let's go run and stop
Avengers, Fantastic Four, what else has had a space portal?
Man of Steel.
Everyone
gets a space. You get a space portal. You get a space portal. Space portals for everybody. Phil, what are you wanting? What do you think's going to come up?
I'm excited to see Amanda Waller. She's an interesting character from the comics that isn't your typical female hero. She's actually been through some dark stuff, and it'll be cool kind of seeing what they use with her. I'm fine with not everybody getting a whole 2 hours of screen time. Some of these people, if we just get 10 minutes or 5 minutes out of them, that's fine. Yeah. I think the film will revolve very much so around Joker, Deadshot, and Harley Quinn and kind of their story. I just want a fun time. I just want to see, some cool stuff.
And I think we're going to get a fun movie. Like, the rap on Warner Bros. Has been very dark and gritty. This response to the Green Lantern movie that came out 5 years ago at this point, and so DC hit this whole 180 like, okay, so Dark Knight worked and Green Lantern didn't, so we're just gonna Dark Knight everything. We're gonna make Superman a Dark Knight, we're gonna make Wonder Woman a Dark Knight, everyone's gonna be a Dark Knight. And I think this is where we're gonna start seeing that pivot of, let's have fun, let's put bright colors.
Let's back off,
Dude, the music to this movie is going to be fantastic. If it's just the songs that we've heard in the trailers, I'm excited.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm excited to go see this movie. I have just the highest expectations for it. I think it's going to be fun. I think there's going to be a lot of action in it. I'm excited to see Will Smith embody a superhero in the DC universe. And just to see these characters interacting, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think it's going to be a good time for anyone to go and see and enjoy.
Yeah.
What about you, Phil?
I'm kind of middle of the road. These aren't my favorite heroes or villains, so I'm not married to this concept. I think I'll have fun either way. I don't want to set my expectations too high. This isn't Avengers. This isn't Justice League. I don't know. I was pleasantly surprised by Guardians of the Galaxy, and I don't want this to be a carbon copy of that, but I do want to live in a world where we do get off the beaten path superhero films, and I think this could be a good step towards that if this is successful.
Yeah, well, with that said, let's go see ourselves a movie. We'll be back later on to do the review of Suicide Squad, so until then, see you guys later.